Tell your mates that you've just picked up a 5.7 litre V8 with 170 miles an hour performance and they'll say, aye aye, he's got himself a Ferrari or one of those sophisticated German sports cars. But of course the Americans have their very own motor muscle, the fabulous Chevrolet Corvette, and now you can buy them in this country. Anyone for a piece of American pie?
It may be a relatively new toy in Europe, but the Corvette is an important part of American culture. Since the 1950s, the fiberglass-bodied Corvette has been the cool dude of American sports cars. For Britain, the petite MG. For our tobacco-chewing cousins, the bigger, brasher Vette.
Over in the United States, where I'm now based, you can pick these up for about 30% less than here. That's because by the time they're imported, you're looking at about £38,000 for the coupe and £42,000 for the convertible.
And that pitches them squarely in TVR Tuscan and Porsche Boxster territory.
The sheer size of the engine and enormous power available to you through the automatic transmission, which incidentally is in the back, means that you can burble along quite nicely in town, but when you put the wide-pedalled accelerator to the floor, well, suddenly you've launched a Saturn V rocket! Whoa!
Performance figures well 0 to 60 in a thrilling 5.7 seconds and expect to get about 20 miles per gallon out of it.
With its long chassis and wide wheelbase, it really sticks to the road, and that makes it enormous fun around the winding English country lanes. In fact, I feel sorry for the Americans because their roads, of course, are very, very wide, very, very long, and extremely straight. However, they do have much cheaper fuel.
Now, if you feel daunted by importing an authentic Yankmobile, then it's worth talking to one of the specialist importers appointed by General Motors in this country.
This is a very special car. Today comes with head-up display, which is fighter technology, Hughes Corporation. You will see that later and you will be astonished. This is a very special car. It's a benchmark car, not a car that is known by everyone, but as it gets to be better known, they realize that technology and reliability in this car is almost legendary. The ride is sophisticated, it's computer controlled anyway. Even the steering's electronic. It isn't connected to a steering box anymore, it's all computer controlled. It's a fly-by-wire car. Even the accelerator is not connected to the engine, it's connected to a computer.
Very often when we design a suspension in a car, we have the attributes of ride or handling that we're going after, or some compromise between the two of them that we think is going to be proper for the car. For the new Corvette, we really wanted it to have as good a ride as you could get into the car, as good a handling as you could get into the car, and we made sure that we designed all the geometries in the suspension to do both, not just one or the other.
0.29 CD that the new Corvette produces is the lowest drag car produced in North America, other than our own General Motors electric vehicle. It is also the lowest drag high sport car in the world, bar none.
Well, it's easy to see why people fall in love with these, but in this country there are drawbacks. People are concerned about the price of insurance and the cost of spare parts, and of course the biggest pitfall is the left-hand drive, although I have to say I found it surprisingly easy to drive on that side very quickly. So who is going to buy this car? Well, there are a lot of wheel nuts out there in love with this particular version of the American dream. They'd love to keep a Hollywood film star in their garage.